regular basis, Digital Pairs organizes programs for young people. In the past, we targeted essentially ages 8 to 18. But in recent times, we go beyond that, either below 8 and even above 18. But what we try to do is to popularize whatever it is that young people can utilize in empowerment, in enlargement, in economic viability. So one of it is the issue of photography. And if you know that in the generation that we have of social media, of tech issues, you need to be able to take good photographs. You need to catch the attention of people. You need videos, and you want to be sure that you are getting the best of quality, irrespective of the equipment that you are using. Sometimes you could have very high-grade equipment, but sometimes you have the low level, and you still want to get the best out of it. So if you are trained and you know what to do, then you'll be able to get your results, and that means that you are in practice and you are on the field achieving the purpose for this generation. So that's the kind of thing that we're trying to do, empower young people, that you don't have to wait until you're out of school before you start earning, that you can start earning from day one by reason of skills that you have acquired.
Who knows what content you are going to do next? We're going to be looking at some 10 photographs here this morning with some comments about how photography come about, the heart of those who are the photographers and what they do with it. And it will surprise you if you remember some of these things. Some of these things to be a very good point for you to start to think of photography better and to desire to use photography better. You will not be the same again.
My name is Beatrice Yakubu Official. Oh, the training has been amazing. I have learned to handle my camera. Before now, I could snap, but now with a better knowledge on photography and most especially the lighting. When we're taught lighting, now I can snap better.
Light, there is no photography. Honestly, before I got here, I expected to meet adults, teenagers, but now look at the people behind me. Like, I was glad that I could even interact with them on their level, because what I planned to come here with was totally different. But then I came and I had to adjust, and it was just it. And they were receptive, they listened, answered questions, asked me questions. So it was more like an interactive session. We had fun. I don't know about other people, but these guys behind me, they had fun, and it was just there. And I hope and look forward to doing more of this in the nearest future.
My name is Bless Bosinello. The impact I had in this training was that it taught me about how to use the camera, taught me about the different parts of the camera, taught me about the rules in photography, and apart from that photography, the venture into videography gave us some basics in videography, in content creation, covering different aspects of things.
Tell me about this picture. As to what I taught you today.
It's been amazing. It's been very exciting for me, because basically this was me 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and I'm very privileged to be, giving back, pouring out of everything I know to the younger generation. This is the next gen. This is the next generation of photographers. This is the next generation of creative, and it is very exciting for me to be a part of their journey. I hope that in 10 years from today, in 15 years from today, they would be able to share what I have taught them, even better, to the next generation of photographers after them.
My name is Ugume Sowapis. I've learned about the basic knowledge and concept of photography, types of photography, and different types of content creation. It's a very nice course, and I love the way we're taught here. So, possibly, as I'm schooling, I'll also practice it in school, because I believe from there I can make money and I can also pursue the dream of becoming a photographer.
I'd advise them to stay focused, stay consistent. Consistency is everything. Stay consistent. I mean, for them, they are lucky. I mean, this is we're in the AI space right now. Artificial intelligence is almost taking over, if not taking over. So it makes work a little easier for them. You know, they're in a generation where impossibility is nothing. And for me, I particularly care about the women in my space, the women in the creative industry. I like to tell them that impossibility is nothing. Is absolutely nothing. I spoke to the girl child last week, and I said, one of the things I said is, you matter, your voice matters, whatever you have to offer matters. Whether boy child, whether girl child, the world is your oyster. The world is yours, so the future belongs to you. Spread your wings, fly. Use your mind as much as you can use it. You know, there's nothing you cannot achieve. Do not look at the limitations. There are limitations, don't get me wrong. There are limitations as you go in life, but don't let your limitations stop you.
My name is Honest Pulus Joshua. Seriously, I've learned a lot because since day one, I've known so much about camera, but I've never handled a camera. I only handle phone camera, which I'm very good at it. But a normal camera, which is the digital camera, I've never handled it, and I don't even know how to handle it. But with the help of this program, I was able to know some of the part of the camera, how to handle my camera, and how to maintain my camera, and so on and so forth.
So I'm here today as a facilitator, mentoring these guys behind me, and it feels surreal because I remember how my personal journey started. NYSC was delayed for 2 years. I was like, yo, I can't be home. Let me get something doing, and found somebody that was willing to mentor me for free. Do you understand? So now being here today and interacting with these guys, it feels like just I'm mirroring what happened in my own life, and it's such an opportunity, giving them a head start just like I was giving.
Actually, I'm a barber, but I really love photography since day one, because that's what I cherish since from beginning. I really love photography, so I see myself future like a very big photographer, because in the photography field, I would like to study the fashion photography. So I really see myself going bigger in it. So that's just it.
Oh, I see a better me. I look forward to being a great photographer. And with this knowledge and everything, I know I would be a better person with my camera.
The more we do for each other, the less we live in a society that has crimes. I mean, now we have empowered these children through the skill of photography. The chances that these people will end up on the streets or committing crime is next to zero. So if we all do our part in nation building, what they are doing right here is building a nation. So I want to encourage them to keep up with this nation building, keep investing in people. And that's the best investment truly there is in the world, the investment of human capital. So this is me encouraging them to keep investing in human capital, and God bless them, God prosper them. And I look forward to doing this again.
If you have the capacity to tap from this whole industry, like I explained to them, lighting is a department on its own, photography is a department. It's something that you learn and you make it a part of you, and life starts. What they are doing, they might not have an understanding of what they are tapping from now. Do you understand? This whole program is going to be like a portal to the future for them, but I'm not sure they know yet.
There is that this will be repeated over and over again, because how many people have we reached right now? Quite minimal, and we want to scale it. We want to take it higher. So we're not even just going to have it here. We're going to have it in some other places around town. So we are expecting that maybe by next month or 2 months' time we'll have another one, and in another 2-3 months we have another one, and it goes on. And we're looking at larger numbers of children. Some of these ones that came were fully sponsored, and we're still looking forward to sponsoring quite a number of them and encouraging those that can fund themselves to be part of it. Digital Peers International started year 2000. So we are rolling on to the 25th anniversary of Digital Peers International, and it is an outcome of the commencement of internet activities in Nigeria. When we started, essentially what we were trying to do is to popularize internet connectivity. We are popularizing creation of websites, we are popularizing networking, some basic IT things that were in vogue at that time. And we were part of the organization that started to work in the West African community, wanting to see the penetration of the internet in the West African community. That was sponsored by British Council, and we were part of that. It was from there that Digital Peers was born. And we felt that when you put pressure in young people and women, you are going to get the best of results. So Digital Peers International was born with a focus on young people of all ages, of all gender, but more than anything else, emphasis on children and the women. And that has brought about training over 10,000 young people. In fact, even taking some of them out of the country into countries abroad and doing different kinds of things. So, and Digital Peers has not stopped at that. We are moving on to some higher things that people will get to know as we progress with them.
Thank you, Digital Peers International, for this training. We really love you.
Thank you very much, Digital Peers International. We're very grateful, and your program has impacted in our life. We're very grateful. Thank you very much.
A very big thank you to Digital Peers International for organizing this training to youths, regardless of their age. I'll say a big thank you to them.
I'd say thank you to Digital Peers International for this amazing course. It was really a wonderful time learning. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
The program is supported by the Ndukwe Kalu Foundation.